That was not planned well. Hey guys, it's me, Ellie. Welcome back to my channel if you're new to my channel. Hey girl, please subscribe down below if you're not already. So today I'm going to be doing another back to school video for you guys. So I'm going to be basically doing a 7th grade advice video. So I'm going to be giving you some advice for you future sevies. You can do this. So my 7th grade year, I was in 7th grade last year. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. So based on my experiences, I'm just going to share some advice with you guys. And yeah, so with that said, let's get started with the video. Okay. Alright, so my first piece of advice is to choose your friends wisely. This is probably my number one piece of advice for you guys. You definitely want to choose your friends wisely, and this goes for any grade, but basically, let's say that someone is kind of like acting fishy around you, or like, how do I say this? You just want to be careful who you hang out with and who you choose to spend your time with, because those people can end up screwing you over. You know, I don't really like have any friends that did that to me, but just 7th and 8th is middle school. But for me, it's 7th and 8th is middle school, and then, you know, high school, so 6th grade is still in elementary school. So what I mean by choose your friends wisely, because, you know, a lot of people are going to be coming in to your school, and you're just going to want to be friends with everyone, right? So you want to be careful on who you choose to spend your time with. Number 2, I have like a little list right here. Okay, number 2, break out of your shell and meet new people. Don't be shy or anything, because middle school is the most awkward years, but, you know, try to make new friends along with, you know, choosing your friends wisely. Like, you know, just try to get to know people, like maybe kind of break out of your shell, get to know people that you wouldn't normally hang out with, because you never know, those people can end up being with you in the long run. Number 3, don't procrastinate. Just don't do it. So I feel like I say this every year, but definitely don't procrastinate, because it never pays off unless you can like work better when you procrastinate, because that's sometimes the case with me. But like, if it's something where like it's a really big project and you have a lot of time to do it, like, yeah, so you just want to be careful, because even if you have a long amount of time, you're like, oh, I can finish this. Once it comes to the real deal, probably not going to be able to finish it, and it's going to be a big rush, because teachers, they really do know when you procrastinate. So, you know, try not to with some things. It just kind of really depends on what project is assigned, if that makes sense. Number 4, be yourself and don't change. So that kind of goes along with making new friends. You don't want to change yourself and be someone you're not, if that makes sense. Like, let's say you meet this really cool group of people, and let's say earlier on you didn't have a lot of friends, and you finally, you know, get to hang out with these people, to have lunch with them or whatever. You shouldn't, and let's say they're like talking about something that, like, let's say they're gossiping, okay? They're gossiping at lunch, and you were never really a big gossiper, and you don't really want to like get involved with that, but you're like, well, if I don't say anything to them about so-and-so, then they probably like won't accept me and like me. Don't stop right there. Don't change yourself for other people, because honestly, if you're having to change yourself and be someone you're not, they're not your real friends, if that makes sense. So make friends that you can be happy around, that you can be yourself around, that, you know, who accept you for who you are. Number 5, be nice to your teachers. Okay, so your teachers are a lot in middle school. They have kids 7 hours a day, and no one really, you know, they just get really tired and stuff. And so don't talk back to your teachers. Don't be rude to them. Don't make up excuses. Just be a good student. Be attentive. I was always really, some of them, just kidding. Anyways, yeah, so just be nice to them. You know, you're there for an hour a day, and they have a lot of kids. Number 6, do your homework. Want to do your homework, because even though you feel like, oh, you're too cool for that and you don't want to, you're gonna have to. It's better, because homework is a grade and stuff, and then when you don't have it, you feel really awkward, because the teacher will call you out if you don't do your homework, and you don't want to make up some lame excuse. Just do it. When you, like, what really helped me in 7th grade was I would like come home on a day-to-day basis. I'd come home, I'd, you know, get a snack, hang out with my dogs. I'd watch like Netflix for an hour or do whatever for an hour, and then I would do my homework. I would wait for my mom to get home, then I'd just do my homework. But yeah, that's what I would do. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would procrastinate, or I wouldn't do my homework one night and I'll say, oh, well, I'll just finish it tomorrow morning. It's not worth it, honestly. You just want to get it all over with so you won't have to be like thinking about it, if you know what I mean. And if you can, join like a study group or a homework group in your middle school. Like, so I know some of them have them like before school or after school, or like a lunch study group or something, and try to get your homework done in class. You know, if you have that like extra 10 minutes of class, do it. Trust me, it's worth it. And then you can spend the rest of the night hanging out and doing whatever you want and not schoolwork. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I had one more, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my 7th grade advice. I guess this kind of goes for all grades, but you know, if this video helped you out and you're psyched for 7th grade or whatever grade you're going into, comment down below. Let me know in the comments if this video helped you in any way. But yeah, so 7th grade was a pretty hard year. It wasn't super hard, but I was just kind of like finding who I am. I still am, if you know what I mean. But I just have a really good feeling about 8th grade because I feel like it's not going to be like as hard, and I kind of know the drill and everything and all that. Alright, I'll see you guys in my video. Thank you so much for 1,100 subscribers. What? We're going to try to get to 1,120 by August 10th. Can you do it? Can you do it? Be sure to like this video and subscribe right here if you aren't already. 1,120. I know we can do it. And be here, click here to see my last previous video, and I'll see you all in my next video. God bless.